What does it even mean to be an intuitive trauma healer? So, decades ago, when I first started my own healing journey of a survivor of complex trauma, I started to do a very specific process in the quiet moments in my room where I was sitting with myself and, just sitting with my heart and holding reflective space with myself. And what I was finding when I was doing that was I was able to see these parts of myself that were in a wounded state, right? So it's not seeing like I could see you now. I tell people it's like a feel-see. I could feel-see my little 4-year-old hovering in the corner, scared to death from her trauma. I could feel-see the anger of my adolescent who was holding on to all of the anger towards her mother, towards my birth father, who were alcoholics and didn't stop drinking. I could see the young adult that went through domestic violence, just very riddled with shame and guilt. And I could see these parts of myself, similar to how you can see me right now, but it was a feeling, it was a sensation. So fast forward to when I would tell other people about this, they reflected back to me like, I'm not doing that. How can you see your inner child? How can you talk to them? How can you, dialogue with them? And what I've realized, what I would say back then is it's just what I was doing. It's what I was intuitively doing. It's like I always intuitively knew how to connect to these parts of myself, and then how to dialogue with them, and then how to bring them to a place of cohesiveness, healing, by listening to them. I could hear them, I could see them, they would talk to me. I know it sounds crazy, but this is the truth of that which I am. And I believe, hey, listen, I have always been different from most. I have always been more sensitive, more emotional than most. I've always been more different. And in my 50-something years now, I've come to accept that I am a little different. And I've also come to embrace that this difference of me, this intuitive medium energy reader part of me, it's why I am here. And it all started with my own inner healing. It all started with being able to connect to these parts of myself, not realizing what I was doing at the time. But what I realize now is I was born with it. I was born with it. I was born this way in this body. I came with these gifts for the purposes of healing myself first and foremost. And now I bring that healing to others. So what does that look like? It looks like I can see their inner wounding, the parts of them that are not in a cohesive place, the parts of them that are not optimal, the parts of them that are pinched off, the parts of them that are in pain and sadness and anxiety and depression and wounding. I can see them. And I can see them from a place of such love. When I connect to these parts, it's like, they're my children. They're my children. I love them with all that I am. And I bring that love, of course, first and foremost to myself, and then I bring it now to the sessions with the people that I work with. And I believe that it was by no mistake, it's all part of the divine design, that I just happened to work in all of these clinical settings: trauma counseling, outpatient psychiatry, family support worker, family assessment worker, right? All peer support, advocate, all of these things that I've done for decades. I've taken the spiritual side. It's very deep within me. And I've taken the clinical side, all the learning, all the teachings here of the clinical settings, modalities. And I've been able to merge them together, not through this consciousness, but through the divine consciousness from above that I very devoutedly and devotionally listen to, and it guides me in everything that I do. So for those of you who wonder what I do, that in a nut is my devotional work.